So we found a problem. Not a first problem, but it's been raining quite a bit, and now there's water. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see that. What am I trying to see?
Get a good shot of what's going on.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's a good shot?
It's kind of hard to see because it's really dark.
There's water coming out of here. Heading over to the Lowe's, there's a line there at the Sprint store. I never liked Sprint. Picking up some new stuff for the van build. Got my dad a gift for his birthday. Cool little fan, battery powered. There you go. My mom can never do that.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Kenny Rogers?
Yeah.
I probably had that song stuck in my head, like over my lifetime, more than any other song. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold, never count your money. Sitting at the table. I don't know the rest. I'm Dave, coming to you during the event that YouTubers shall not name, where we're all staying at home. And fortunately, I have this project, got some parts in. Glad that I have something to do because I don't really play games, video games. Although I am wearing this shirt, which I feel is totally appropriate for the time because there's nothing else to really do. And for all of you people that have been going to work during this, you guys are amazing. So many things are closed, and I really feel bad for people that are having to go out there and take the risks that they're taking. I took a little risk. I went to the hardware store. I got some stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to do this floor. I saw a YouTuber, 70 Savage. He did a sprinter, and he's 6'5", so he went real minimal on his floor, and it made me think I was gonna do like 1 inch of foam and the whole thing. And then I realized I'm not gonna be in freezing temperature for that much of the time. Maybe I don't need to go so crazy with the floor. Sound deadening right here. This stuff does do a little bit of insulating. Usually people take a roller like this and they do everything with this, and then the little crevices, they use the back handle. And for about the same price as getting one roller, I was able to get all the different sizes. I'll put a link in the description for that. My channel name is Dave the Uber Slave. I've never particularly liked that name. That was a name that was given to. When a name's given to you, it's a lot better than just making up your own name. So that's why I want to ask you guys. Ever since I started this channel, I had every intention of coming up with something better. What I'm looking for is something catchy, nothing corny, like maybe like 2 words. One of my favorite YouTube channel names is Potato Jet. Some catchy words that are easy to remember and easy to spell. I might start a separate channel, I don't know, but on this channel, for now, I'm gonna be mixing up the content. There's gonna be some stuff from driving rideshare, there's gonna be some stuff from building this van, snowboard trips, and go to the beach. Hopefully you guys can hang in there. Try to check out some of my other content that you think you might not be interested in. On this channel, I'm all about courage and keeping it 100. It's not loading. Yeah, I don't even want to eat breakfast, really. I heard you coughing.
This morning I was, because when I first get up and my throat's so dry. I do it purposely. It doesn't look like I have a cough. I don't have a tickle though.
You're not contagious?
No. Alright, I'm out. Oh, you want orange juice too? Okay.
Yeah. Foil tape. This stuff right here, which is what they put under the laminate floor as a vapor barrier, and it's got some insulation to it. It's closed cell foam. $65 at Lowe's. Smart Core Soft and Sound. It's only 1.5 millimeter thick. It says Dow styrofoam. I want to make sure that there's no steel that doesn't have something over it. Bye. Some people do cool tests. They'll bring in like a sound meter. I don't have a sound meter, but I do have a laser thermometer. I'm gonna do tests to try and see how effective different layers of different combinations of things. Also, I'm gonna use different brands of sound deadener to see if one is better than the other. I'm gonna use the mic on this camera. You guys could hopefully be able to put in some earphones, listen closely, and try to see the difference. An equal drive down Reseda, which is a somewhat noisy street, and we'll just see starting and stopping if there's a difference after I apply these different products. The first step is going to be to clean the floor, so let's start over there. 100% chance of rain by 4 p.m. Go eat this breakfast. Happy birthday. I had that leak on my van. it's gonna 100% chance of rain after 4 p.m.
Yeah. I was looking at those lights. If you took some like caulking and just stuff it in that little groove all the way around, it should seal it.
Clear silicone to seal right in there, right around the edge there. There it goes. Every time I'm on the front of this thing, I'm just like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna fall off. It's going real easy so far. I only got 2 left. There they are. It's rained since then, and we're about to test it and see if my little silicone job worked. Let's see if we have a leak. Whoa, oh my gosh, I forgot to hang the lights. Gosh, that was dumb. Seatbelt. Good hard acceleration here on this uphill. See if there's any leak. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, there is no leak. We're good. We are good to go. Just unboxed this thing. I'm gonna take it outside and show you where there's more light. Check it out. I got a toilet. So I really thought about this. And this seems like a really good option. This thing was 20 bucks off Amazon. Link in the description. It folds up real small, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. That's why I got this one. It's the smallest one available. Take this ring off, put a bag around it. You have your bag in there, and then you can sit and squeeze one out into the bag. And then you take the bag and well, first, they sell stuff that you could put in the bag that like dries everything out, can turn it into a gel, or you could just get like some kitty litter. You need to put something in there before you put it in the trash. I mean, I suppose you don't have to, but like I would, because you don't want your like stuff running out into the garbage. But there's no problem. I mean, people put their pets junk in the garbage all the time, so if that ends up in the landfill, it's actually better for the landfill than plastic and a lot of other things that end up there. I'll get probably a bucket where I can, if let's say there's no trash nearby, I'll put it in that to keep the smell contained. And ultimately, I'm gonna have a sealed off, vented space where I put trash. You might be thinking, what the hell? Like the car's leaking out of the lights? This has happened to a guy that bought a brand new ProMaster and it was leaking out of the lights. So anybody with a ProMaster that has this problem with the leaking, I would just do what I did, because in the article that I read, he brought it to the dealership. They replaced the seals underneath the lights, and then they put silicone around it the way I did. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna put silicone around the things and hopefully that works. I don't wanna take the lights all apart, and you know what? It's worked. It's rained a bunch of times since then, and it's all good. Oh, and as far as going in a bag, you guys are probably really tripping on that one. Like anybody that just has always just gone in a normal bathroom, you're just like, what the hell? Because I'll tell you what, when I was a kid, I used to see that seat, kind of like the one that I bought in Big 5, and I used to think like, weird. As somebody that did go camping, I kind of thought it was a little bit cool, but I didn't really understand what to do with it. And nowadays we have this amazing technology. You can buy compostable bags. I think it's actually better for the environment that I put it in a compostable bag and it ends up at the landfill When you flush the toilet in Los Angeles, it goes to Hyperion Treatment Plant right by LAX. They separate the solids from the liquids. They treat the liquid and they shoot it 5 miles out to sea in the ocean where I surf. That's disgusting. They take the solids that they've separated, they turn it into compost, and then they put it in the fields in the South San Joaquin Valley right after Tajon Ranch. It seems to me like what normal people are doing is what's gross. Even with urine, let's say everybody were to just pee in their backyards. At least the urine, before the rain washed it out to sea, would get filtered through the earth, and it would do less damage to the ocean. The reason why we have this process that we use now is because people always thought that the ocean was just so vast that we could just dump all kinds of things in there and it just wouldn't have an effect. But now that the Great Barrier Reef is dying and we have all these problems in the ocean, I think we know that that's not the case, and we need to start making better choices. Peace.